Hey guys, David here. Bitcoin just made the perfect breakout of this trend line right where I was hoping. Actually, I was hoping it'd go lower so I could buy again at a better price. However, all my signals are green right now, so I am buying right now. Right now, it is broken out of this beautiful downtrend line with a 10% move, looking very powerful. And all the other coins like Ethereum and Solana are all having very similar moves. So, but I gauge a lot of my market sentiment on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has that breakout. Now, some of my other signals were I was looking for the RSI trendline breakout, and that in fact broke out a few days ago. Basically, when it touched the trend line, and I saw it touch the trend line, I was wondering if it was a false breakout on the RSI, so I actually didn't buy then. And when it broke down lower, I was expecting it to keep going, so I was surprised at the breakout. Though, just in case, I did in fact have a few buy orders in place on a trading account, which are all triggered happily. I'm stoked. Though, yeah, so it's quite nice at the moment. I've also added to my position so that I'm buying more right now. So what caused this? Well, according to Benjamin Cowan and Invest Answers, this might have been a bit of a short squeeze on the breakout, which is nice. A lot of shorts covering their positions as the price breaks out. I'm more than happy to take the win there, I must say. But I want to point out that I had this beautiful channel drawn before, which you may remember from my previous video. And it touched it to the pip. Look at that. That's awesome, like right on. I was expecting more of a challenge at the bottom of the channel, but that is not the case. It just went straight through. So it just touched it and went straight up. I was honestly expecting it to come down to about here and would have a false breakout of the previous lows, but that has not happened at all. I do have one big concern, and that is this uptrend line here, which it did touch and bounce off, which was my previous potential entry. And I'm concerned that it might bounce off this trend line and go short again, in which case I'd be expecting a buy just below these areas. Either way, I'm currently set up my positions to buy now because everything's green. And if it goes lower, then my stop losses will be hit and I'll go again, to be honest. So where are we though? Is it a good time to actually buy? Let's have a look at the logarithmic growth curves. And yes, to me, this is a very safe area to buy into HODL. The lower boundary is currently at 28K, 27K, and the upper boundary is at 150. So your risk to reward is quite good, and basically it's HODL territory. Everything below this line is basically buy and HODL. Everything above is trade. So we're in HODL zone for me. Fear and greed index currently sitting at 20. And everything's looking pretty jazzy for the entries. It went all the way down to 13, sitting at 11 a few times. Currently at 20, so pretty good. Fear and greed index is usually a pretty good indicator of when to buy. When it's very fearful, it's buy, really, which is basically what we've had. So overall for me, this is a very safe time to buy. If I'm wrong, it's probably not going to go much lower and you can hodl for a long time. If we're right, well then we just pick the bottom, which is great. Back to all-time highs is currently a 47% return, which I am pretty happy with. That's a great return. Ethereum is a 60% return back to all-time highs, so Bitcoin has better returns than Ethereum right now. Solana is sitting at 120% potential return buying now, and ADA is sitting at 166% return if you bought now. So ADA is probably the of the ones I suggested, ADA has the biggest return. However, Bitcoin is probably the safest, and so is Ethereum. So play it safe, guys. Be safe. All the coins have displayed the same breakout. It's looking good. So yeah, if you like these entry signals, it's yeah, please like and subscribe, guys. It means a lot. It means I can keep putting them together. Either way, enjoy, guys. Thank you.